What's up, this is Tom, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Bluehost, which is a terrible hosting company, and I would not recommend them at all. There are so many affiliates out there that are making commissions off them that it's really hard to get unbiased reviews, so I'm here to expose the truth. Join the WordPress hosting Facebook group and ask about Bluehost. There is the entire video in a nutshell. No one recommends them who actually knows what they're talking about. No, no, no. Stay away from them and stay away from EIG. So, who is EIG? They own over 83 different hosting companies, including Bluehost, HostGator, Site5, and lots of others. And at the end of the day, it's a mega corporation who is only out to make profits. And the way they do that is by firing support staff and overcrowding their servers at the expense of you, but it makes them money, so they don't care. And this is becoming more and more well-known in Facebook groups. More and more people are learning about EIG, which is good. Dodge the plethora of Bluehost affiliate links. If you Google how to start a blog, 9 out of 10 of those results are referring people to Bluehost, and I'm honestly sick of people like Pat Flynn making $40,000 a year referring people to Bluehost when it's crap. Owned by EIG, they're in nothing but trouble. So I want you to join some WordPress Facebook groups and take a look at what real people are saying. And here's a bunch of Facebook polls, and Bluehost is basically nowhere on the map. So I'm going to provide you with 3 alternative hosts that I do recommend. Obviously, SiteGround is one of them. A lot of people complain about their renewal prices being high, which is true, but they are a really great host that you can get a good promotional price for 3 years. So you'll see SiteGround and Cloudways are usually the top 2, and those are the 2 main ones I recommend, and Kingsta is also very good. Really quickly, SiteGround is shared hosting, the best shared hosting you're going to get for that promotional price. Cloudways is managed cloud hosting, and most people who leave SiteGround go to Cloudways. It's faster, but their support isn't as good, so it's a little bit of a trade-off. The only thing Bluehost has going for them is they're listed on the WordPress web hosting page. Other than this, and their affiliates, they have nothing. So if you join, or if you look at Twitter, a lot of people complain about their slow server response times. 18 seconds. That's criminal. Crap server response times. Sorry, I know it's a lot of crap, but that's what Bluehost is. Dedicated hosting plan is still slow. 2.3 second server response time. Just moved from Bluehost to SiteGround, went from 8 seconds to 0.8 seconds. So here's my website. My disclaimer is that I do specialize in WordPress speed optimization for a living, so I know how to configure cache plugins, set up a CDN, optimize images, do all that stuff. I'll leave a link in the video description if you want to follow my guide on that, but I had 100% GTmetrix scores even with SiteGround, so it is possible. I did recently move to Cloudways just because my blog traffic grew and it outgrew their Go Geek plan, and SiteGround's cloud hosting isn't really that good, and it's really expensive for what it is. So I love their shared hosting, but once you outgrow it, then you want to look into Cloudways. So even if you click through my site, it loads ridiculously fast, and again, this is on Cloudways. And granted, I mean, you can see how long these posts are. They have 418 comments and are filled with comments and images. And for it to load that fast, you need a powerful server, and that's why I love Cloudways. So Bluehost had a huge service disruption. Even on their VPS and dedicated plans, your website is not safe from downtimes. If you care about your website, and it's not a business website, just like a hobby website you really don't care about, and cost is the only thing you want, then yeah, maybe Bluehost. But if you care about your website and it's a business website, do not use their hosting, because your website will go down and then support will take forever to respond to you, and it's just an ongoing circle of mess. 3 hours on the phone, still no answer. 100 minutes. Made the switch from Bluehost to SiteGround. Customer service is awesome. By the way, with SiteGround, support will answer tickets in like 15 minutes, and you can get a hold of live chat in like 15-20 seconds. Best customer service out there. Really, no host competes with customer service like SiteGround. Their support is amazing, and their servers are fast for shared hosting. The one thing I don't like about Bluehost is that to get this $295 a month price, you have to sign up for 3 years. And guys, this is a trap that you don't want to fall into. I can't tell you how many people sign up for 3 years because they want that price and then totally regret it, and they're stuck into a contract with crap hosting. We just switched to SiteGround. That's Yoast, by the way. He uses them. Here are a bunch of people who migrated to SiteGround, probably from EIG or GoDaddy or A2, and posted their new server response times and load times. Big improvement from HostGator. So, there's a lot of tests out there, and I chose not to really run them because it's hit or miss with what server you get, and if people are already publicly posting this, then why would I need to run my own tests? Which one do you prefer, SiteGround or Bluehost? There's your answer right there. So, I am an affiliate for SiteGround and Cloudways and do have affiliate links in the video description, but I refuse to refer you to bad hosting like Bluehost, HostGator, EIG, or GoDaddy, or even A2, and just want you to at least sign up for the better option. So if you wouldn't mind using those links, I would really appreciate it. These are SiteGround's plans, and their Grow Big plan is really good. You can host unlimited websites, and you also get more server resources. You basically get what you pay for the server resources. And those are the main thing that will make your website load faster. So you can take a look at this features page, but their Grow Big plan is really solid. But like I said, the renewal prices are pretty high, so you can get up to 3 years of this promotional price, but then you have to pay the regular price. So what I did with my girlfriend actually is we just signed up for 3 years of the Grow Big plan, and after that we're probably going to move to Cloudways to avoid the high renewal prices. But that's 3 years of really good hosting, and you're not going to find better shared hosting for this price. They also will migrate your website for free on their Grow Big plan and up. And here's their cPanel. One thing I would do if you migrate to SiteGround is make sure you enable Cloudflare, and you also update your PHP version to 7.2 or 3, or you can do 7.1. Test these out. Just make sure you check your website for errors afterwards. So that's SiteGround, and they're great for shared hosting. I would watch out for CPU limits though, so make sure you install a cache plugin, use a CDN, optimize your images, and don't run into CPU limits, because if your plugins consume too many resources, then SiteGround will actually send you warnings and eventually shut down your website if you exceed their resource limits. So just make sure you optimize your site. I dropped a link in the video description to my WordPress speed guide, which will help. So this is Cloudways. Their most popular plan, DigitalOcean. This is the one I'm using currently, and they start at $10 a month. The trade-off is their support isn't as good, but they are way faster than shared hosting. And they were also number one in a lot of recent Facebook polls. A lot of people who move from SiteGround go to Cloudways. They also have really good reviews on Trustpilot. The only bad reviews are really for their support. There's Bluehost for you. Terrible reviews. SiteGround has really good reviews, and this is one of the only websites that I don't think even uses affiliate links. Here's a lot of people who migrated to Cloudways and also posted their new load times. So, if you decide to move to Cloudways, there's a few things I would do in your account to make sure your website loads as fast as possible. The first thing you do is create a server, and then you want to use WordPress, name this, whatever. And then their DigitalOcean plan is the most popular. And you can actually choose, and by the way, you pay monthly. This isn't like a yearly contract. You pay monthly. You can choose your data centers, blah, blah, blah. So once you set up your server, you can actually request a free migration from Cloudways. And once they do that, here we go to servers and then settings and packages. You want to increase your memory limit to 256. And then go to packages and make sure you're running PHP 7.3 and MariaDB at 10.3. And also make sure you have Redis installed under Manage Services. So these are things I use. Compared to Bluehost or even GoDaddy is horrible too, and A2, Cloudways will blow them out of the water. SiteGround will also blow them out of the water, but not as much. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed this review, but I want to be as transparent as possible about SiteGround's renewal prices and their CPU limits, and how Cloudways doesn't have as good a support, but better performance. So it really depends on your needs. If you have any questions, drop me a comment and I'll be sure to answer them. Otherwise, I hope this was helpful in choosing the right host.